Welcome back. In this section, we will learn about the prop type validation. So if we navigate inside our summary component, we are passing the to-do items to the summary as props. And here we are not validating the props. There is a possibility that the props does not contain this to-do item. In that case, we'll get an error. So we need to add prop type validation. For that, I'll use TypeScript to add prop type validation. So first I'll create an interface and call it summary props. Inside the summary props, we should have to do items, and this will be an array. So here we are getting an error that summary prop is declared and never used, and there is another error, interface declaration can only be used in TypeScript files. So we need to tell that this is a TypeScript file right now. This is summary.js, so we should rename it to summary.ts. So TS is the extension for TypeScript files, and inside the props we'll telling that prop would be of type summary props. And here when we do props, it will automatically tells us that it contains a to-do item. So here we are using props to-do items. Here I, and I is of the type array. So if we need to get the IntelliSense, we have to tell the type of this props to-do items. Here we are telling that this is of array. This is an array, but we are not specifying its type. So here we have added the prop type validation, but we need to specify the type of this array. So for that, we'll use TypeScript to create model for to-do item. So we would need to create a model class also. So let's create another interface for our to-do item. If you go inside our app component, we have created the to-do item here. So let's copy this code, and inside it, I'll create an interface. I'll call it to-do item model. And this model will contain an ID. It should have a description and a status. Here we cannot provide the values, we can just tell the type. So this will be, status will be of type string, description will also be of type string, and ID will be a number. So here we have created a to-do item model. So to use it, we'll tell that this to-do items will be an array of type to-do item model. And here you can see that those errors are removed. So as our to-do items now have these ID, description, and status variables. If I click I dot, the IntelliSense will tell me that it has other properties also. So we are getting a new error here. It is telling us declaration or statement expected. So it is saying that cannot find pending item. So here we are using, we were previously using JSX, and now we are using TSX, and it is not accepting TSX. So maybe we should need to change the extension of this file. So I'll just rename it to summary.tsx. And now if I hit save, okay, the errors are removed here. So we have added prop type validation, and we have changed the JS file to TSX file. So here now we can specify the types of our properties. Similarly, we have done this for the summary component. We can do it for all the other components also. Now, if I go back to the terminal where my application is running, browser, localhost 3001, we are getting an error. No such file, summary.js. So we should fix this import error also. We are using this inside components, summary.js. So we were using this summary component inside this to-do app. So as we have changed the extension of our summary component from JS to TSX, we are getting an import error. So we would need to fix this import also. So I would simply say, instead of importing it from ./summary, I'll import it from dot backslash summary dot tsx. And now if I hit save, you can see that our app is running. In next section, we will improve the code by removing the warnings that we are getting currently in the terminal window. Thank you for watching.